Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and my colleagues. We've been here before. I've listened to my colleagues who are the proponents of this bill over the last 5 years. And as the previous speaker said, we've gone down this path before. There really is a solution. Unfortunately, I guess all of us in one way or another hang to our past rhetoric and ignore the opportunity that really demands our attention now to develop a comprehensive, good policy for California. There's a lot in this bill that goes in the proper direction, and it's an improvement over the past bills. There's no doubt about it. The issue of moving forward with the projects that are necessary, that's all good. Dams, other kinds of programs, aquifer restoration, good deal. However, there is in this bill things that are very, very troublesome. You cannot mandate by law the operations of the water systems in California or anywhere else. You cannot specify how they will be operating because you do not know on a day-to-day or year-to-year or month-to-month basis what is actually going to be on the ground. So that portion of the bill that sets out those operating procedures should be removed. Goals, yes. Operating procedures, no. It just won't work. And as said by both the federal and state governments, if you were to move this bill forward into law, you would create chaos in California. Every paragraph, every comma, every word in California water law, both in law and in court decisions, sets the precedent. But unfortunately, this bill overrides that. We're very close to it. We can put this together. My colleague, who is Mr. Huffman, has a proposal that's comprehensive, and it ought to be integrated into our programs. It ought to be integrated into this bill, but the kind of compromise and discussion that is necessary to develop a law that actually works has not been undertaken. So I'd urge my colleagues, the proponents of this bill, to slow it down. Let the state and federal government continue to do what they're doing, and that is to operate this system to the maximum potential, despite the fact that there's very, very little water. 30 seconds.
I yield the gentleman 15 seconds.
Gentleman recognized.
We can do this, but we have to work together. Unfortunately, that has not occurred. So I urge my colleagues, the proponents of this bill, to take the time to meet with those of us who will be the losers if this bill moves forward. We can all be winners. I draw your attention to Mr. Huffman's legislation, which is comprehensive, which will work, and which could be integrated into this legislation. In the meantime, I continue to oppose it.
Gentleman's time's expired. Gentleman